my name's Elaine Shaw and I'm the owner here at Babworth Animal Rescue Kennels. We moved here to Babworth in 2003. The main kennels were built in 2004 and I took my first rescue dogs probably 2005, although originally the kennels were built as boarding kennels. We currently have about 70 dogs here at the moment. A lot of them come from hand-ins from owners. Maybe they can't look after them anymore due to illness or whatever, and a family member can't take them, so we'll be asked to take them in. Cats, most of our cats are strays from the streets, had litters in bushes, sheds, etc. So we get lots of phone calls because they've literally been thrown out, abandoned or whatever. The dogs as well, we do get some from the pound, that 7 days are up. So if we've got space, we will take them. If we can possibly help a dog or a cat, we will never ever say no, ever. We also take dogs from abroad, mainly Romania, but I've also had dogs from Croatia, Serbia, Bulgaria, places like that. They're transported over in vans. They do have to all be vaccinated, passported and everything before they come. One of the rescues in UK will say, do you have space for a dog from Romania or 2 dogs from Romania? If I have that space, I'm more than happy to take the dogs from abroad as well. The finances to get the dogs from abroad to UK is normally from donations from the British public animal lovers, and also not just UK but places like Germany, France, Holland, all the pet loving countries. They're more than happy to donate just a few pounds towards getting that animal either not just to UK, but they also take them in Germany as well, and places like that, France, Belgium. But for the preparations and the costs of it is normally done by donations from people from the UK. We do have a lot of dogs that are long-termers. As you can appreciate, some dogs are not easy to home as others. So for whatever reason, they tend to stay with us longer. Our policy is we will never ever put a healthy animal to sleep, ever. We recently lost a lovely dog called Brooke just last year. He was with us for 8 years. Our next longest resident is a little dog terrier cross called Rupert.
This is Rupert. He's about 10 years old now and we've had him in the rescue for about 8 years, so he's currently our longest resident. Absolutely lovely boy once he gets to know you. His only downfall is he's not very good with children or other dogs, so he's going to have to be an adults only dog. But as you can see with me, he's very calm and he's just a soft dog really.
We always need donations of dog food, cat foods, anything like that. Bedding, especially now it's winter time, we go through so much bedding because it's so wet and damp. Always needing bedding, towels, any old curtains even that we can use for bedding. Donations for us to raise money, you know, clothes, shoes, handbags, bric-a-brac, anything like that that can earn us a few pennies. And volunteers, dog walkers, you know, always happy for dog walkers to come along and walk the dogs any day of the week. Bark runs 7 days a week, virtually 365 days a year. We have 3 days, well, I have 3 days off a year: Christmas Day, Boxing Day and New Year's Day. We have no financial help from anybody. All our funding comes from donations from the public, or, you know, people do like raffles, sponsored walks. We also do, if anybody'd like to sponsor Bark, we do sponsor a dog or sponsor a kennel, and you have a small plaque put above one of the kennels with your name on. It doesn't matter the amount that you want to sponsor, £1 a week, £1 a month, whatever. We are very appreciative of any money, anything at all that comes in to keep the rescue going. One of our biggest outgoings is actually our vet bills. Like any rescue, it can be anything up to £15,000 per year. Babworth has a market stall on a Friday in our local town, which is Retford. On there we sell donations that people bring in to us: clothes, shoes, handbags, bric-a-brac, paintings, absolutely anything. So we're always in need of these things to sell on the market. So if anybody's got anything like that, we really, really would appreciate them. It's donations like that that actually keep the finances coming in to keep Bark running on a weekly basis. Future plans for Bark is obviously the main one is to keep going as long as we can possibly keep going, but that of course always relies on finances, sadly. Maintenance is, as you can appreciate, things wear out. Last year we had to have all the electrics redone, new kennel fronts. This year we've just paid out over £1,000 for new gratings, again because they rot, and so everything has to be replaced. Next year we're looking at getting all the kennel walls tiled, which is a lot easier to clean and a lot more healthier for the dogs, because dogs jump up the walls, they scratch them. At the moment it's like breeze blocks and they scratch grooves into them, which they're porous so germs can get in, whereas with tiles they're clean, they can't be easily scratched. So next year, that's our big project, is to get all the kennels tiled, but obviously, as you can appreciate, it's going to cost an awful lot of money.
So we have adopted 2 dogs from Babworth Animal Rescue Kennels. One was from Romania and one was an English rescue. So this is Zebedee, and he's my American Bull Cross. He's about 8 years old and he's a super affectionate boy, and as you can see, I mean, he was from kennels, and it just shows that you don't need to buy a dog from a breeder to get a dog that loves you. Kiss. Good boy, and that's what he does all the time. He just loves kissing, but he's super good. He walks perfectly on the lead. I mean, we won't think twice about adopting again after this, because it just shows that they're lovely dogs.
So this is Peter. He's 8 years old, from Romania. We've had him coming on for 2 years now. He's a little monster, but we love him anyway. When he arrived, he didn't want anyone to touch him. He was very withdrawn. Yeah, he wasn't a straightforward dog to have at home, but we've worked with him. Now he absolutely loves me and Matt. When you get a rescue dog, it's not the same as buying from a breeder, because you're not fueling a trade that's purely based on money. You are actually helping a dog that needs it, and the conditions abroad are a lot worse than they are in the UK.
Bark is special because we care, not just myself but my staff. There's no point in having people here that don't want to be here, don't really like animals, they're just doing it for a job. So we choose our staff very carefully because they are special, they are animal lovers, and we never ever turn a dog or any animal away. I often have people turning up at the gate with fox cubs, rabbits, rats, ferrets, pigeons, you name it, it comes here. If I can help hedgehogs, lots of hedgehogs, and if I can help that animal, or we can help that animal, we're more than happy to do that. And that's why Bark is so special, because we always try and help.